Are you brave enough to witness the top 7 scariest dashcam footage ever recorded? Dashcams have become an essential tool for many drivers, helping to record accidents and incidents on the road. But what happens when those cameras also capture something truly terrifying? In this video, we've compiled the top 7 scariest dashcam footage ever caught on camera, featuring heart-pounding moments, disturbing encounters, and some of the creepiest things you'll ever see. Sit back, relax, and prepare for a chilling ride.
Mysterious stories.
Number 7. This recording comes from another nightly driver who was driving on a highway around 3:42 a.m. The driver did not realize at the time that they were about to capture evidence that might explain a very unusual accident that had occurred earlier that night. In this scary footage, we see a terrifying incident involving a colossal, big rig and a helpless car. The video began with nothing strange, with the truck driving in the distance. Suddenly, without warning, the massive vehicle careened into the smaller car in front, causing a catastrophic accident. As you can see, a sudden accident happened in front of our eyes. At first, the person recording the footage assumed that the little car must have lost control on the slippery road, leading to the collision with the truck. However, upon closer inspection, the left side of the highway tells a different story. There was a slender, black, ghostly figure standing still amidst the bustling traffic. One cannot help but wonder, could this apparition be the root cause of the gruesome accident that followed? The truth behind this shocking incident is still shrouded in mystery, but one thing is clear: this was no ordinary accident. Was this a paranormal phenomenon, or simply a bizarre coincidence? Share your thought with me in comments. Number 6. Get ready for a video that will have you on the edge of your seat. The scene is a highway in Norway, where a school bus pulled over to the right. Behind it, a car fitted with a dashcam also comes to a stop, capturing the events that unfold next. As students exited the bus and moved behind it to cross the road, one of them suddenly darted across the center line. In the nick of time, the dashcam driver laid on their horn and alerted everyone on the road to the danger ahead. The students had a close call with death. It's a moment that no one will ever forget, and it's all thanks to the quick thinking of the dashcam driver. Without them, who knows what could have happened on that fateful day. This video is a reminder of the power of being alert and ready to act when danger is near, because in the blink of an eye, everything can change. Number 5. No matter how hot-tempered you are, keep it low in some situations. This video is an example of just how quickly things can happen if you lose control. At first, it was hard to tell what was happening, but it was clear that there was a conflict brewing between a biker and a driver. The biker tried to walk away, but then returned to argue his point. And when the driver rolled down his window to talk, things took more serious. Out of nowhere, the biker suddenly smashed the driver's rear window, shattering the calm of the moment. The driver, understandably got mad, tried to attack the biker back, but the biker was too quick, disappearing in the blink of an eye. It's a scary reminder of how quickly things can turn violent on the road, and while the biker may have gotten away, the consequences of his actions could have been far more severe. Have you ever felt your temper flare behind the wheel? Share your story in the comments. Number 4. The next time you find yourself driving, make sure to maintain a suitable distance from the car in front of you. Failing to do so could lead to frustration, like what the owner of the dashcam experienced. Furthermore, it could even pose a threat to your safety. Now, let me remind you, the safe distance which was recommended is about 3 car lengths. At this point, our dashcam driver was doing just that, but as they approached the railroad tracks up ahead, things took a dangerous turn. All the vehicles slowed down to carefully cross the tracks, and the red tanker in front of them suddenly lost something, barely missing oncoming traffic. In a split second, the driver of the tanker hopped out of his vehicle, forgetting to put it in park, and the resulting impact shatters the windshield to pieces. Can you imagine the fear and shock in that moment? Both drivers quickly assessed the damage, and thankfully, there was no anger or blame thrown around. They exchanged insurance information, but still, the thought of being in that car when the windshield shattered is enough to make you shudder. Have you ever met an accident coming out of nowhere? Comments below. Number 3. I'm pretty sure that driver ain't gonna be driving on that road no more after coming face to face with a ghostly figure that chased him. This whole thing went down in the middle of the night in some remote field over in Saudi Arabia. As the driver cautiously approached the eerie white figure, it appeared to be holding an unknown object. Suddenly, the figure began limping towards the vehicle, causing the driver to audibly panic. As the figure drew closer, the driver's terror became increasingly evident, and he began yelling commands at the ghostly apparition, desperate to maintain a safe distance. But the figure continued stepped forward, closing in on the driver and provoking a terrified scream. The footage ended with a bone-chilling shriek sound from the ghost, leaving the driver shaken to their core. I guess it's just a prank. If you were him, would you get out of your car and make everything clear? Show us your bravery in comments. Number 2. Hold on to your seats for this heart-attacking video. Behold, the incredible yet spine-chilling video, brought to you by Life Trucking in May of 2017. As the two vehicles hurtled down the highway in tandem, the truck began to overtake the car, but suddenly disaster struck. The cargo on the back of the trailer began to shift, causing the entire rig to lurch dangerously to the left. For a brief moment, it seemed as though the massive truck would come crashing down upon the unsuspecting car, but in a miraculous display of skill and precision, the driver managed to deftly maneuver the rig back into its proper position. Though undeniably terrifying, this heroic feat is truly deserving of thunderous applause and unbridled admiration. If you agree with me, leave your words. Before we go to the last but not least case, thanks for watching this video so far. If you find it satisfies you, be sure to subscribe to me because new videos will be uploaded every day. Check out other videos on my channel. Please give me your suggestions for how to increase the video's quality, and in case you have any sources to share, don't hesitate to contact me. Number 1. Get ready for this creepy story called Nightmare Alley that was caught on video by Dashcam owners world in April of 2018. It all started with a guy driving alone on some deserted back roads with only his headlights to guide him. Then, out of nowhere, a woman in white appeared on the side of the road. She was acting strange and there was a weird trail behind her. The guy was terrified and quickly realized that she was making threatening gestures with her hand. He screamed and drove away as fast as he could to get away from her. Some people think that this story might be true and that the woman could have been one of those scary, black-eyed kids we hear about. Others think that it was just a really bad prank. Regardless, if I ever saw something like that on a dark road, I would totally freak out. What's your thought? Tell me,